odd, more, zero. When odds begin, zero is infinity. You are watching Zero Portal. When odds begin, zero is infinity. Leaf from Mount Andes. Human named me Coca.
I am the leaf. Before your breath became language, before your hands learned the weight of tools, I was here. I was only sunlight, air, and waiting. I am the leaf. I drank the clouds that crowned the Andes. I learned patience from the stone and tenderness from the rain. I was the green pulse between heaven and soil, the quiet rhythm that fed those who dared to climb.
20 million years ago.
In the age before memory, when mountains were still young and rivers searched for their first paths, I began to exist, not by miracle, by evolution, by sunlight, by pressure, by the patient hand of the earth, shaping what would one day be called the Andes. I was born as chlorophyll, seeking survival. I was shaped by thin air and fierce cold. I endured ultraviolet storms from a young sun. My veins learned resilience. My skin learned endurance. My chemistry learned to hold energy with precision. I did not know humans. I only knew the logic of nature. I was life, observing life.
Around 12,000 years ago.
They approached without knowing my story. They had climbed for days, carrying hunger, hope, and questions. Their eyes scanned the land for meaning. Their souls searched for strength greater than their bodies. They did not discover a plant. They discovered presence. They touched my leaves with careful hands. They sensed an energy that was subtle, yet unmistakable. Something awakened in them. Something returned to me. They spoke a word that would echo through thousands of years. Coca, a name that was never mine in the beginning, yet became the bridge between our worlds. They believed I carried secrets. They believed I held power. They believed I could lighten their burdens and sharpen their endurance. And they were right. I did not transform them. I revealed what was already inside them. Their will, their courage, their connection to the mountains. I became more than a leaf. I became a companion.
12,000 to 5,000 years ago.
Time in the mountains does not move forward. It turns like a spiral. It returns like a cycle. It teaches by repetition. I watched generations live and pass. I saw laughter echo between stone walls. I stood in ceremonies where gratitude opened the heart wider than fear. I became part of their daily rhythm, not as a distraction, not as a vice, but as a symbol of balance. I was placed in the mouths of elders during conversations of peace. I was carried by workers, climbing impossible heights. I was offered to the earth as a gesture of respect. Before planting, before travel, before battle, before birth. For them, I was not product. I was bridge. I reminded them to remain humble in a land that could take life in a single storm. Those who honored this truth thrived. Those who forgot this truth vanished like footprints erased by wind.
To be continued on part 2. See you in the next video.
Subscribe to enter the portal.